What's up, HBCU Gameday family? It's your favorite cousin from Mississippi, D. James. Today we down in Mobile, Alabama for the 2023 HBCU Pigskin Showdown. That's an all-star game for the 2023 draft-eligible seniors at all your major HBCUs. That means today we have every conference being represented. That's the CIAA, that's the SWAC, that's the SIAC, the MEAC, and all them other conferences that we don't know about, but they do have a historically black college or university participating in any of their endeavors. Now, both teams will don jerseys with two iconic names on them. One team being the Gunslingers, that's representation for the legendary coach Archie the Gunslinger Cooley for everything he had in his impact as a player and a coach at FAMU. Then you also have the Godfather. Those guys are representing Marino Casson, as he was known as the Godfather of the SWAC at Alcorn State University, as they have very, very meaningful, tough battles with the likes of Jackson State and Coach Eddie Robinson over at Grambling State. Now, the Gunslinger squad, which I assume will be wearing, a white or a gray, a light colored jersey, they have pretty much the whole Edward Waters college football staff as their representation. And on the other end, for the Godfather team, which I assume are going to be wearing something like black or the dark colored jerseys, they got the home team. They got Alabama State coaching staff. So, I think they trying to win because they at home.
Life is good.
Let's go. Hit. I go, Bo. Bo. Hey. But while you looking, we need to squeeze. We have to squeeze.
Down here in Mobile, we get to see some familiar faces. I think everybody remembers Corey Fields Jr. from South Carolina State. He won the Celebration Bowl against Coach Prime and Jackson State that day. And Shaq Davis, that game took him to the NFL. He ended up signing with the Saints later on. But we also have Alcorn State University former quarterback Aaron Allen, who threw over 3,000 yards in only 2 seasons at Alcorn State. A.J. Lewis, the tight end from Alabama State, he's also a Mobile native. He's down here. Kemo Clark from Virginia State University, he's down here. Juwan Howe, running back from Alabama State, he's down here. Former Tuskegee wide receiver, my teammate when we was at Tuskegee, Travis Hawkins, who works for the Baltimore Ravens organization right now. He was out here scouting the boys, giving back to, a place he can, kind of relate to. He's from a HBCU. So we're going to leave you with a clip from him and a scout from the Minnesota Vikings. Until next time, you already know who it is, your favorite cousin from Mississippi, D. James. You're watching HBCU Gameday.
Grateful to be here representing the Ravens organization. Coming from a HBCU, it's always good to be able to put on for these guys and see what the best they're made of. So I'm grateful to be here, man.
Natari Williamson Jr. with the Minnesota Vikings here at the HBCU Pigskin practice, day 2. Really just out here looking for some talent in the HBCU. It's a piece of college that's not as looked at as D1s, big D1. So I want to make sure we're just doing our due diligence and giving these guys good looks, giving them opportunities to prove themselves and give them a shot.